Short again, not timed by O'Brien, but he'll still get 4, so that's 3 fours in the over. Width again, and that'll go for 4-2. So O'Brien really dealing in boundaries. Width and clobbered out towards deep extra cover. 1 bounce for 4.
Hold him! We were just talking about Kashif Daud, and he delivers. Wicket on debut. Kashif Daud, take a bow. I'm sure that he will remember it for a long, long time. This time in the gap, and will run away for a 4.
Taken over the reins of captaincy, and this one in the meanwhile has gone all the way for a boundary.
Beautifully driven there, and goes through the London Bridge. Does it have enough wheels? Oh, painfully there, painfully. That's a 4.
And it was outside off, played again in the gap, and this is the commentator's curse we all know about. This time poor delivery there, a full toss, and this one has been dispatched over the fine leg, square leg region for a boundary.
Oh, it's through the hands of the man at mid-wicket, and it's gone for 4. Cracking shot, beating the man at backward point, and that'll go all the way for 4.
Swept, and this one will go. That's a 4. Up in the air, and will sail through.
Well, not a wicket, but a big, big 6 here from the bat of Sterling, and that is such a great way to bring up his 50. This time a poor delivery there, and rightly punished by Paul Sterling. You can't bowl him there. This time played with soft hands, and that will bring his 10th half century, 10th ODI 50. The unsung heroes. This one is up in the air, and will it be taken? Yes, it is. So the second wicket falls for Ireland in the form of Balbirnie, who played a brilliant innings of 53.
And this time it was the skipper. The skipper gets skipper, and
loud appeal, and then you have this celebration, this trademark celebration of Rohan Mustafa, that dance. He has become famous because of that worldwide, I would say.
Bowled! Mustafa strikes again, and there's the dance. Lorcan Tucker goes through the gate, a little bit of turn once again.
30 seconds, and look at that. Some turn onto the from the surface, and Rohan Mustafa is delighted. Look at that, cook a hoop.
Terrific shot, 1 bounce for 4.
To see that balance.
swept, and swept handsomely, will get a boundary. Edged, but this one will trickle away towards the fence. That's a 4. Stepping down over the head of the bowler, and that's a 4.
Short ball played well. Is that in the gap? Yes, it is. Will be a boundary. So good shot here coming from Camphor's bat.
Out. Leading edge to backward point. And a partnership of 49 between Camphor and Sterling comes to an end. A vital breakthrough catch. Little bit of turn there for the leg spinner. And Mustafa landing awkwardly on his left knee. There it is. One Day International 100, number 10 for Paul Sterling. And his second 100 here in the UAE. He made 101 against Afghanistan in Sharjah just over 3 years ago. Tremendous effort from Sterling. Sterling's opening up now. That's his second 6.
In his arc and then out of the park.
was pretty much off the bottom of the bat, I thought, but it's gone all the way for 6. A tremendous strength from Paul Sterling, clubbing it over long on.
Look at that shot. Tucked it shot in. He was ready for that slower one. And then belted that.
Sterling's got under that one. And that's gone all the way as well. 6 number 4 for Paul Sterling, number 99 in his one-day international career. Well, we mentioned about Gareth Delaney's baseball stance. I think that was almost a home run. Thickish outside edge by Delaney, and so the last over of the innings gets underway for Ireland with a much-needed 4. And a little ramp by Sterling, very clever shot, getting inside the line, flicking it away for 4. Good improvisation from him. Last ball of the innings. It's worked out towards deep mid-wicket. They've taken 1. They'll come back for 2. So Paul Sterling carries his bat throughout the innings for 131 not out. Let's have a look at the batting card. Paul Sterling and Kevin O'Brien opened up. O'Brien pushed up the order. Here's the bowling figures, Asim.
Rohan Mustafa was the pick of the bowlers here. 10 overs, 43 runs and picked up 2 wickets. And nicely driven to between the mid-wicket and mid-on fielder will be a boundary here. So UAE starts off with a boundary.
Driven and driven handsomely. It will be a 4. Low full toss. Into the cow corner. 4. This time again in the gap and will go racing into the fence. That's a 4. Up in the air and taken, and that is the end of Ritya Arvind. UAE lose their first.
Wanted to play that shot, but it was dug in short and a little quick as well.
Edged, and that'll be a 4. Oh, played it straight. Very well done. And a well-earned boundary. Pulled, and that'll be a boundary.
Out. Well bowled, McCarthy. Little outside edge. Tucker takes the catch. And the UAE are 2 down.
The big wicket of Zawar Farid, who was looking good, playing a nothing shot here, getting the outside edge, and the keeper making no mistake. Good looking shot there in the gap. This might just run away towards the boundary. A big chase, and definitely the shot of the day for me.
Was there a little feather to that? Yes, there was. Another catch for Tucker. The debutant Sharafu goes for just a single, and the UAE are in trouble now.
Not an Alishan debut for Alishan Sharfu. Getting that edge and
Beautifully pulled. Maximum. Usman showing his caliber. And a fantastic looking shot. The sense of a slumber, but then he starts a party. This time towards fine leg. And will race away. 4 runs. Edged. And this one is lucky. Lucky 4.
Little bit of flight. And Mohammed Usman needs no second invitation to get after that. 1 bounce for 4.
and then 168 for 4. This time played beautifully. Didn't time that too well, but has managed to get that over the fielder, and the ball wins the race. So another boundary here from the bat of Rizwan CP this time.
Good shot. Excellent shot from CP Rizwan. With mid-on up in the circle. The invitation was there.
This time down the ground, that pressure building up, and he's played that beautifully. What a huge shot. Brilliant shot there. Over the ropes for a maximum.
Brine being won conclusively by the batsman at the moment. That's the third shot that he's played. Aggressive shot in that sort of area.
And this time in the gap. And that will be his 50. CP Rizwan. What a knock.
handsome 50 coming in at the right time. This one up in the air. Is there someone under it? Oh, got their hands but not the ball. Finally gets onto his 50. Running back for the second. A direct hit. Is the umpire interested? He is. Gone up to the third umpire. Whatever the result, he's still got his 50. His 5th ODI 50. Drag the bat in. And he is pretty much safe.
This time played it over the mid-on fielder and cleared that comfortably. It will go all the way for a boundary. So crucial runs coming at the right time from Mohammad Usman's bat. This time a beautiful shot again from the bat of Rizwan CP. He is in such good form.
Oh, and that's a cracking shot through extra cover. It was uppish. But Rizwan really is seeing it like a football now. That's a lovely shot down the ground again. Oh, that's fantastic. There's a long off in position. He only had to move about 10 metres to his right, and he had absolutely no chance at all. Beautiful blow down the ground, and Rizwan moves into the 90s. Bludgeoned away, one bounce for 4. Goodness me, Mohammad Usman hit that one hard.
Up in the air and will sail. Maximum. What a good looking shot there. And bang, sent it packing towards the longest side of the fence for a maximum. Nudged and a single, and that is it. 100 for CP Rizwan, his maiden 100, and he's looking skywards. And everyone in unison applauding his hard work. Well deserved, CP Rizwan. Well deserved. This time a better connect and a much better result. A boundary. This time slightly better. I would say much better. Maximum. Up in the air. Couple of fielders trying to get underneath, and a brilliant catch. What a catch was that?
Brilliant. He lost the ball in the air. Look at that. Ball is up in the air and fielder losing the sight of the ball, and at the last moment grabbing that.
This one played uppishly and played handsomely. Maximum. This time opening the face of the bat very, very late, and the ball trickling away towards the third man fence. That's a 4. And this time right between the two fielders. That will be a boundary. Beautiful shot, and that will race away for a 4. And this one has been played straight. Will it race away all the way to the fence? It does, and that is century number 1 for Mohammad Usman. Yes, you can celebrate. Yes, you have done it. And what a timing to bring up a century. What a timing to bring up the ton. Right in the winning cause, would say almost.
Well, look at that. Everyone is happy for that feat because it has come in the cause of just 2 runs away from that victory. The first victory against Ireland.
Towards mid-wicket, and this is it. This is it. UAE creates history. They've beaten Ireland for the very first time since 2015. The first ODI victory against a full member team, a test-playing nation. Team UAE, take a bow. You've done us all proud. Then came CP Rizwan, 109 for him of 136. Alishan Sharafu, another youngster, couldn't do much. But then Mohammad Usman stayed not out with a ton, 102 of 107. Really wrong with these guys. Craig Young, 9 overs, 57. Barry McCarthy, 10 overs, 60. Got 2 wickets. 2 wickets for Curtis Camphor.